All right, I'm going to very quickly try to explain how reality works. I'm going to do it with just a quick little piece of paper and this marker. Now let's assume nothing exists. And all that there is that one dot. That dot right here is the galactic black sun, which is the singularity in the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay? This singularity black hole literally acts like a movie projector. So if you've been to the movies before and you've seen the projector, the way that it works is it's like if the people inside the movies that you watch on the screen were real in real life, that's how it is for us, except it is real in real life. This is acting just like the projector, projecting us onto the screen, if you will. So here's the black sun. This is the harp. It holds all the octaves and everything. Every single singularity, which is the entire architecture of the universe, toroidal fields and singularities built on top of each other. So if we put a torus here, such a great artist. Okay, so now we have this torus field around here, right? So let's say nothing else in the galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, exists yet except this singularity. Now, nothing exists until it's projected from here. So space, Earth, stars, everything has to get projected from here. And everything, let me make this sphere a lot bigger here. So let me do it like this. Okay, so this is the whole galactic sphere, right? It projects everything that exists inside its toroidal sphere. Anything outside this toroidal sphere won't exist because it's not projected by the black sun. So this black sun is literally projecting the Earth and the singularity that's in the center of it. So here's Earth. And here's the singularity, just like here, just like the galactic central sun. It also has a torus field and a black sun in the center of it. So this would not exist, this Earth, if it wasn't coming from this central sun. The Earth would not exist if it wasn't being projected here. So then us, the beings and everything that are inside this sphere, that specific singularity black hole sun that's in the center of Earth projects everything inside this toroid sphere that we call Earth. So this is also why I said to you on my last video that if you ever could escape the sphere, the whole sphere, you would just dissolve into nothing, because you are only projected from this black sun in the Earth inside this toroidal sphere. If you go outside an area that doesn't have a black sun to project, you wouldn't exist. Now here's the thing. Just like this fits, just like the Earth fits inside of the galactic toroidal field, the galactic toroidal field fits in a bunch of different clusters, just like, so here's all the planets and all the galaxies, all the planets and stars and the entire Milky Way galaxy, right? Going everywhere, right? All these are projected from this central sun, right? But it's all about what is inside the toroidal field, and that space is what is projected, just like your heart. You have one of these inside your heart. It's a singularity. That's where your heart is. It's the Merkaba. It's in the center of it. So it is from there, your center point, the 0 point in your chest, that your body projects outward. And it's coming, now your cells, the same exact thing. Nassim Haramein did an experiment and showed that mathematically the density of a black hole and the density of a proton are identical, and they behave the same. So what we know on the quantum scale is that protons act just like black holes, just like projectors, which is why I told you have biophotons. So this scale is the macro and the micro. But everything that exists, so like in one of your cells that you have on your body, everything that that cell can be is only in that cell. So if you had an entire universe and city inside of one cell, it would all be contained in that cell. That projection coming from that individual singularity of that individual torus field cell. Or it's the exact same thing for here, for the galactic toroidal sphere. That would go over everything. But keep in mind, these galactic toroidal spheres all cluster together, and then there's another one, another humongous central sun that would create all the galaxies. And then there's another one after that, and it goes on and on and on and on forever. But that's how it works. So, and then the other thing I was trying to show everyone on the solar singularity theory is, so this is doing two things. First off, it's projecting all this reality out here inside its own toroidal sphere, coming from the singularity in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. The second thing that it's doing is when this black light hits these spheres that it's projecting, there is a plasma field in these. This black light goes and hits this plasma field that is inside Earth's toroidal field membrane. That's because the sun and moon are both localized in its own membrane above us. It is not 93 million miles away. It's inside our toroidal field, and it's a direct reflection of this black hole. That's why our sun is a perfect circle and not a cymatic shape. So it's a direct reflection of the black hole, or it's this black hole here reflecting up and hitting the membrane. But I believe it's happening like this. Black light hits this membrane, turns black light reflecting off of plasma, which is water, changes to white light, which is why we have a white light sun coming down here. But anyways, this is how all reality works. Whatever is inside one toroidal field is all projected by one singularity that is in the center of that toroidal field. That is literally the projection. So everything is literally like we're living inside of the movie projection, because that's literally how reality works. And this is how the architecture is all constructed. All right, this is kind of the prequel to my next video. Hope you have a great night. Namaste.